Hello, today in our learning Excel, we are going to look at how, suppose you have two sets of data that are in Excel in two different columns, and you want to combine those columns into one. How do you go about that? Using what we call the CONCAT formula. So I'm going to use this example here. Suppose you have this set of data here, and probably, for example, here you have the age. But maybe for this age you want it to read, for example, in this first one is only 62, and you want it to read 62 years. I know it would be a bit tiresome job clicking each every column and adding the word years. So how you do this is that maybe I can introduce, or I can insert a column here, and even insert another one here. So in this second column here, I'm going to write whatever I want to introduce. Let's say it's the years, and this one will be the same for all the data here, because I want to read these together with the years. Let me just copy this for the whole of the data. Sorry, my data is a bit more, so thank you. Just copy that. So I want to combine 62 and years so that I can be able to read 62 years. So what I'll do, I'll come to my third column here and introduce this formula called CONCAT. So just put is equals to CONCAT, C-O-N-C-A-T. This formula here, you can see it's already there. Then you put in bracket, highlight the first cell that you want to go first. So I highlight this cell because that's which I want to go first. Then I will put a comma. After I put a comma, I'll put punctuation marks, both closing and opening and closing. I'll introduce them there. Then there are two ways to go about this. If I want 62 and years to be just one word, I don't need to put a space, so I just put a comma there. Then highlight the second cell here, which is the years that I want to get combined. Then put and closing parenthesis here. Then enter. And you can see my column here now reads 62 years. And you can see there is no space between 62 and years. If at all I wanted a space between them, so let me just redo that. I'll still come here, put is equals to, then I put my formula CONCAT, then do opening parenthesis there. Then highlight the first argument here, which is this cell, put a comma. Then you put your punctuation marks here, but in between them here, make sure there is a space. Put a space like that. Then you put a comma. Then you select the second argument here, that is years. Then you put a closing parenthesis there and you enter. You can see now it becomes 62 years, but between 62 and years, you can see now there is there is a gap, or there is a space in between them. So once I'm through, maybe depending on the one I wanted, I can be able now to copy this formula to apply for all the cells here. So just need to drag down, and you realize once I do that, the formula is copied for the cells. And in any case, I wanted to do away with the other cells I've introduced. What you realize, if you copy this one as it is, or you even, for example, if I try to delete this cell that way, this one brings an error because it's a function of the cell that was initially there. So I can be able to undo that. So anytime you want to do that, you need to copy these cells here, for example, all of them. Just copy. The normal way, you can Control C, you copy. But now when you come to pasting, let's say I even still want to paste them in the same formula or in the same column, you don't just paste, you paste special. So you can just come to paste and paste here as values. So you don't just Control V, you paste as values there. Sorry for that. I think I can just highlight all the cells. Just do that one again. So just highlight everything. Control C. But when I highlight the same, now that I want to paste, I don't just paste because there will be a challenge in that. So I highlight where I want to copy to paste this data. Sorry, today I used a lot of data. Then you right click here, then come here, paste as values. Sorry, it's giving me an error, so just let me just copy that and paste it in another column here. So paste as values there. So now I can be able to delete even the two columns here and do away with them without getting any problem at that. You can see now my age reads together with years. So that's how you're able to combine two sets of data together. I hope the video will be able to assist you to be able to solve anything that you might come across whenever you are dealing with the data. If you like it, just give us a thumbs up, subscribe, so that when you get a new video, you'll be the first one to receive it.